everyone, I'm Reagan Black. I'm back with some more inspiration for your writing journey. And today I want to talk a little bit about creativity. We like to think that as writers, our creativity is just a natural flow and it's effortless and we're just always creative and imaginative. But in all honesty, creativity does often take some practice. And if you're writing every day, if you're writing especially for the fiction market, you need to take time to practice being creative, practice those what if games and things like that. But I really like this quote from Dorothy Parker, and it's creativity is a wild mind and a disciplined eye. Creativity is a wild mind and a disciplined eye. And I really like that because I think it's important that we let those ideas fly, that we trust ourselves enough to know that when those ideas fly, it's okay. It's good to follow those things. It's good to follow those tangents and practice. Set aside some time in your week or once a month at least, where you just let it go. It doesn't have to be for any specific project, just the wildest thing you can imagine, okay? Now, if you're trying to work on a specific project, a great way to let yourself be more creative is to dare to follow those ideas. If a tangent pops into your head, dare to follow it. Go after it. Let it run, okay? And then trust yourself that you'll be able to wrangle it back into something coherent for your reader later, okay? So I think a lot of this quote, creativity is a wild mind, is giving ourselves permission to let our ideas run free, to let our minds be a little wild, okay? And then to trust our process to bring that in and shape it into something that our reader can appreciate, no matter what our genre, okay? So this is it's a balancing act that you have to find in your own process. And each of us have limited time. Some of us have 15 minutes a day, some of us have hours and hours to play with, but we need to make time in whatever time we have. We need to give ourselves that window to let our minds run a little wild, to let them free, to let those ideas soar. And that's a practice of creativity. And whether you, again, wrangle it back in later for a current project or just stuff it into an idea file, it's an excellent exercise that helps build your creative muscle, okay? And it helps spark other things. All right. And those are the things that I think are important, is sometimes we just need to let those tangents go and we discover really amazing things down the line if you just let those ideas run. Okay. So that's my inspiration for you today. I hope that you find some benefit of that. I hope that it's, creativity, it's just not a given. Not every day is going to feel amazing. And I think we need to remember that and remember that it's okay to practice that. So creativity is a wild mind and a disciplined eye. That's Dorothy Parker's take on it. And I think it's an excellent way to look at your writing life. As I said, I hope that's been helpful. If you need me, be sure to reach out at reaganblack.com. Lots of resources there, lots more resources right here at YouTube for you. And you can reach out to me anytime. In the meantime, write well and live the adventure.